Hey, good morning, Logan. How you doing? Hey, I wanted to put together a quick video for you so you could see kind of behind the scenes what happens when someone submits a document to Good2Go. So here you can see, first of all, I get a notification that someone uploaded something. In your case, you uploaded it, and we gave it a order number of 1052 automatically. On the next email we get when the pre-flight is done, and by the way, most of these emails are optional, whether or not you get it, like this one is an optional email. But this gives the printer an overview of the pre-flight results based on what we see. We see that bleeds may be needed. We see that RGP was detected. There is no bleed, so on and so forth. And there may be some low resolution images there. So, stuff to check out. Three warnings, or three errors and one warning. So, that's definitely something I'd want to check out at that point. So, the last but not least, we get sort of a summary. What did you upload and what did you describe about that particular document? So we got that it's 16 by 11 inches, 8 pages, duplex. And if I want to see that document, I can go right to it, just like this. I go into the order. I can see where there may be some problems here. We're showing potential problems. This is what you put in when you uploaded the document. This is what we detect with the internal pre-flight. So we can kind of check, does the file size, does the file specifications match the specifications put in by the customer? Is there any variances there? That sort of thing. Let's go ahead and go right to the details of this particular document since it had some issues. This is the printer's view of the document so they can go through and actually see what's going on here. If you made any comments, like for changes, it would show up over here in the chat dialog box. But you see, we can scroll through, see the whole thing. Nice and easy there. If we wanted to see it as like reader spreads, we could put it up into spreads as well. Now notice in this particular case, the spreads filter would want it to be have a blank page added to the beginning so that you had your cover showing on the right page. So in this particular case, that filter didn't give us exactly what we were looking for. But let's go ahead and take a look at the pre-flight. And here in the pre-flight, we can see that we don't have any bleed. We got three errors. Image resolution less than 100 pixels per inch. Of course, if you want to find out more detail, I can go ahead and download the annotated pre-flight report, which is generated automatically and attached to the job. There we go. And let's take a look at that. And so if I click on that, we can go right to the low resolution images, page 7. That's where it's at. Very, very small. It's just this little icon down here in the corner. And looks like we got a couple transparency issues going on. So you may want to check those out just to make sure everything's showing up the way it's supposed to show up, which in this particular case it does look like everything's okay. So so with that said, obviously this is something the customer could probably work with. But see, we've given all the tools right there in Good2Go to analyze all this. I don't have to go through a separate process. I don't have to, go searching on a server for additional stuff. It's all right here in the Good2Go environment, and I can go back and forth and take a look at this to see your proof that was sent out automatically from Good2Go. I can come right here to the proofing tab. I can see here was what was sent out to you and that it's still processing. So basically you haven't opened it yet. You can see the pre-flight summary there. Notice that most of these icons are active. So I can see a preview with the pre-flight summary and the size, all this stuff, so I can see what document I'm actually looking at. over here, if there's comments, I can click on those comments and see what they are. So I don't have to go into the job to get at critical information quickly. Like here, I can see that the pre-flight failed, so I can just click right on it and get at that failed data. And notice I can go right to the pre-flight report. So again, we're giving you not only the information, we're giving you access. It's because we want to make it quick. We want to make it easy for clients. Even here on the preview, like if I marked up something and I had a question about a particular item, I could, ask my question here, point it out on the document, and either just send a message back to the client if it's just a statement or a question I had for them that didn't involve the document, or if it does involve the document, send it back to them right there. So again, quick, easy access to information and functions built right in to Good2Go. And here, if I want to do something like run PDF fixes on it, I could do it this easy by going to the document at the root level of Good2Go. So going to the document in its folder, I can now go ahead and pick what PDF actions I want to run. Now, this is an optional add-on module. This is something people have to pay extra for because we have to pay extra in royalties for this. But anyways, here they can add in key lines. I'm going to go ahead and run that one just because I'm curious to see exactly how this document was laid out. But to go back to the PDF fixes, so you can see what we have in there. We got 3 different keyline options, even one for a trifold brochure. And that's just a standard trifold brochure. So, as long as it's, folded the right way, and the marks will all show up in the right place. We got 3 different kinds of bleeds that we can add. 2 1/8-inch bleeds, one that allows for a little bit more slop, so to speak, on how close an object is to the edge of the page. 2 up printer spreads, 2 up reader spreads. We got optimize a PDF, add a blank page to the front of the document, like with this one. I might do that just to make sure that if they were going to view it in 2-page spread mode, that it comes out correctly. Fix my office document, which also works on Canva documents, cleans them up real nice, corrects a bunch of stuff, and then convert to 100% grayscale. And we are soliciting our customers for more. Tell us what else would you like to see here, because we got room to add more options and more automated fixes into this particular feature. So I'm just curious. I want to go here and see what the key lines look like. There we go. So yeah, that's telling me that that's it, even though everything's set up pretty good there. Because see, you can see here, let me zoom in so you can see exactly what these lines mean. Blue is the safety zone, red is the trim, and green is bleed. So as long as everything is good between here and here and there's nothing touching the outside trim, we're good to go. And that's how we got our name, Good2Go. So there you go. There's a quick overview of Good2Go and how it works. Now there is more to it. Couple things like, we do automatically give you access to just about any screen in here, and you can save it like here. Like if I want to see all the approved files in my account, I can just click on that shortcut and it's going to take me right to it. If I need to send a proof, I can click on that shortcut and it takes me right to a page where I can drag and drop in the file. I can go ahead and put in the client email, just like that. I can put in the order number 123890 and send. Notice the automatic deadline. Notice that the message, all that's all built in. The deadline is what's used as the reference point for the automated reminders. So that, and you can set up as many automated reminders as you want, that sort of thing. So just showing you that we really have focused on accessibility of information. and ease of navigation to allow you to get at the functions, allow a user to get at the functions they want and they need as quickly as possible. So that gives you a good overview of Good2Go. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you later. Take care, Logan. Bye bye.